like a boss.
All right, ladies. So we're gonna be talking about how to keep your man in suspense. All right, and this is a fucked up video. I do not. You guys already saw the warning, but this is just being very pragmatic and very straight to the point. All right, this is essentially how to keep your man in suspense. And look, if you have a healthy relationship and you plan on doing something like this, sprinkle it like you sprinkle salt and pepper. All right, this is not something that you take to heart. This is not a strategy you take and you live by. In fact, if you live by these strategies, karma will get to you. All right. But who cares? We got to get this information out there. All right, let's find out. All right, and don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, become Patreon supporters if you want to support the channel. One day, this channel will close, in my opinion. So I'm preparing for it because YouTube is getting a little strict. But one day, this channel will close. So I suggest that you guys support me on Patreon there, and that's where I'm going to be posting the live streams that I'm gonna have on a weekly basis. It's not Corona, by the way. So yeah, go check it out. And I think I'm gonna be doing my book club there. I know I talked about it many times, but that's what I'm thinking. But let's just begin, right? Look, man, if a man wants somebody, if you don't keep a person in suspense, if somebody is able to figure you out and predict you, they're not gonna get emotional about you. You only become emotional about things that you don't know, that you can't predict. You see, whenever you're able to predict something, you don't respect it that much. You are less emotionally involved, all right? But as soon as you're able to predict something, the respect for it arises. We respect what we cannot predict, such as nature. Like prisoners, if you work at a prison, you can't predict the prisoner, so you have a little respect for them, right? Or partners who are 100% willing to walk away, either because they've done it before, or because you've heard of them doing that before, or they've done it to you. The point is that the more predictable you are, the less suspense somebody's gonna have. The less suspense they're gonna feel. You see, the suspense isn't just like watching a movie. The suspense is, I can't figure you out. The suspense is, I don't know if you're gonna be there tomorrow. And there's nothing wrong with making them feel like you love them. The problem is that when you take away completely the suspense, you do yourself a disservice. Right? So we're gonna be talking about some strategies how to do this. And tomorrow we're gonna be talking about how to hypnotize your man into loving you. Not the nicest things on earth, people, but we're talking about how to get shit done. So the first one is this, okay? You cannot you want to let your man know that you're a nice woman, that you're loving. You know what I'm saying? Like, show him your light side. Show him how nice you are. But also at the same time, let him know how intolerable you are of bullshit. See what I'm saying? So this is how you do this. And the reason why you want to make him feel like you have zero tolerance for bullshit is because then he's going to think whether or not, because every guy bullshits at one point or another. Every guy's going to try you. You see what I'm saying? But when you give him a warning through a story, it's one thing for you to say that you don't take bullshit. It's another thing for you to tell him with a story. He's going to be a little bit more careful around you. Take it from me. I went out with a woman, sucked, right? But went out with a woman who told me that she sometimes could be heartless. She told me that it's not that she's doing it on purpose, but that she just cannot tolerate some bullshit. So she proceeded to tell me how she was going out with a guy who she loved, whom she was 100% devotional to, but he cheated on her once, she dumped him, right? And then she told me the next story of the guy who called her a bitch, right? And she told me about how she dumped him instantly. Right? And then she told me another story. You see what I'm saying? Of how when she was with a guy, of how he would always be late on dates. Of how he will always arrive a little late. And she got tired of that. And she said she loved him 100%, but that she felt he was going to do that consistently. So she dumped him. Now, maybe that was true. Maybe that was fake. I don't fucking know. The point is I was always on time. That was many years ago. I was always on time. And I made sure to never call her a bitch. You see, so it's kind of like what you want to do is find out what are the behaviors that you do not want a guy to do. And then you instill that into a story and you tell him how you once dumped a guy because he broke those rules. Rather than telling how you do that, tell him through a story. And if he, God forbid, does that shit, first of all, he does not respect you. He does not fucking respect you. You already told him you dumped somebody for that. Why is he trying you? And second of all, that if he does do that, you're gonna have to dump him, or else you're gonna look like an idiot. If you say this, you're gonna have to act it out. You're gonna have to follow through. Right? This is the nicest one. This is the nicest tactic. Okay. After this, we're riling it up, and we're gonna talk about some more fucked up shit. But I do not recommend you guys do that because it's fucked up and it's wrong. All right. So let's go to the next one. The next one is make him feel completely wanted one week, and the next, make him feel unwanted. How do you do that? Again, you give him that validation and you strip it away. And when you strip it away, you'll make him want that validation that he lost. And this is how you do it. You say whatever you want to say to that dude. You tell him how much you like him, and this is for people who are already in relationships, right? You could tell him how much you want him. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. But then the next week, you could just say how you talk about how you like a guy who looks the complete opposite of him. Let's just say you like me, right? You're going out with me. You're saying, oh, you're a great guy, whatever. But then the next week, you bring up the fact that you love Leonardo DiCaprio. You bring up the fact that you love Channing Tatum and how he's so big and buff. And how his hair is so wavy and his blue eyes are so dreamy, right? By bringing my validation up and then completely taking it away, it produces an effect wherein I feel like I can't match up to that. You see what I'm saying? So what I'll do then is I'll try to make sure that you still like me. Hey, Melissa. Hey, how are you, princess? Hey, you want to go out with me? Hey, you want to get a drink with me? He'll start doing things he normally doesn't do. And I'm telling you, this happened to me. This girl was she was really into me, but she told me how she loves guys like Channing Tatum. I was like, this bitch, does she not know how I look? Right? And I cannot lie to you guys. I felt insecure, man. Like I started working out. I wasn't gonna bleach my skin, get the fuck out of here, but I started working out. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of, and as I was working out, what was I doing? Oh wait, this bitch, man, she better fucking like me now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that kind of stuff. Then I will meet her and I'm like, hope she likes me. I hope she notices. I hope she notices that I'm getting bigger now. I hope she notices. You put me in suspense. And when you put me in suspense, you're 100% my focus. You see what I'm saying? All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're going to be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy.
After that, we have femininity in the workplace and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women of power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship. And this, a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you can read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so most likely I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you can pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.